everybody, welcome back. I'm here to tell you some more stories. I have two old favorites of mine that really have nothing to do with each other. They're just good stories. And the first one is about a hen that gets followed by a fox. But the funny thing is, the hen never notices that the fox is behind her. It's called Rosie's Walk. Look, you can see right away there's going to be a hen and a fox in that story, because there is the hen and there's the fox on top of the word Rosie. That says Rosie's Walk. Ooh, very, very busy. I think Rosie lives on a farm, don't you? Rosie the hen went for a walk. But who was sneaking behind her? It was a fox. She went across the yard, but she never turned around, and she didn't know that the fox was coming up behind her. But the fox didn't notice that there was a rake on the ground by Rosie. See what happens with the fox and the rake. Oh no! The fox stepped on the rake and it popped him in the nose. But Rosie kept walking. She didn't notice. Rosie went around the pond. Who was behind her? The fox. Oh no! What happened to the fox? He landed in the pond. Rosie kept walking. She didn't know there was a fox behind her. She went over the haystack. And who was coming up behind her? Yes, it's the fox. And all of a sudden, the fox fell in the haystack. Rosie kept walking, and she never noticed that the fox was behind her. She went past the flour mill. Who was behind her? That sneaky fox. Oh no, the flour fell all over the fox. Rosie kept walking. She didn't know who was behind her, did she? She went through the fence. There he is, sneaking up behind her. The fox fell into the cart. Rosie kept walking. The cart crashed into the beehives. Oh no, not a good place to crash. What do you think is going to happen? The bees chased the fox all the way up the hill. And as for Rosie, she got back just in time for dinner. She never even knew that fox was behind her. That was pretty lucky, wasn't it? And the fox is probably still running away from all those bees, going bzzz, chasing him up the hill. Silly fox. I have another story. And this one is about a pretend little robot family. And this little robot's name is Rolie, Polie, Olie. Can you say that? Rolie, Polie, Olie. And it's a really silly, rhyming kind of story. There's a robot boy, and there's a robot dog. Let's see if there's a robot mom and dad. Way up high in the roly-poly sky lived a little round planet of a really swell guy. He's roly-poly Olie, and he likes to laugh and play, and his land of curves and curls, this is how he spends his day. Let's see how he spends his day. Roly-poly Olie rolled out of bed, and he brushed his teeth, and he recharged his head, because he's a robot, so he has to plug his head into the electricity. Is that silly? We don't have to do that, do we? Because we're not robots. Downstairs, he found his mom and his pop and his sister Zoe and his doggy Spot. He filled his bowl with Rollios and he turned on the Rolie radio. They're having breakfast together. The roly-poly rumba dance was always done in underpants. Is that silly? They turned on the radio and did the roly-poly polka dance, and they did it in their underpants. That's silly. Then Mama said, chores must be done, and Olie moaned, oh, that's no fun. But Zoe helped, and so did Pop, and they all jumped on the hip-hop mop, and they mopped the house from tip to top. That actually looks like fun. Rolie-Polie didn't think that it was fun to clean up, but if we got to go on a hip-hop mop, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? They picked up toys and folded clothes. They washed up these and watered those. I just had a mess of fun, said Olie, when the jobs were done. Their jobs look fun. I'd like to be in their house doing all of those bubbly things. They laughed, they raced, they hopped, they spun. One for all and all for one. What a happy family. The sun was high, the sky is blue, it's afternoon and lots to do. Howdy yard, howdy day, howdy world, come on, let's play. He went outside to play. It looks like he has his bat and a ball and maybe a swing, and I think there's a seesaw teeter-totter right there. Must be a nice day for playing outside. Swash and buckle, skip and glide, bump and bounce and swing and slide. It looks like Rolie-Polie Olie and his Pop are playing pirates. And it looks like Zoe and Spot and Mom are playing on the swing. They're having a lot of fun together. Hiding, seeking, sneaking, peeking, looking, finding, stepping, siding. They're playing hide and go seek. That looks like fun. Oh, looks like Pop is peeking. Jump up and up and up so high you very nearly roly fly. Not too high, said Dad atop the treehouse, where he'd gone kerplop. Look at Pop fell kerplop. He went a little too high, I think. You're roly-poly hot and roly-poly tired. Your motor is zapped and your pistons are fired. Yes, okie dokie is the day when all you Rolie did was play. Hip, 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 hooray! They had a fun day, didn't they? Must be fun to be a robot. Daylight ended, evening came, time to play the bedtime game. I wonder what that is, don't you? But Olie was so wild and wired, his batteries were not yet tired. I'm not sleepy, Olie said, and I will never go to bed. He clanked and crashed and turned rooms to rubble. He stamped and he stomped, and he popped Zoe's bubble. Oh no, poor Zoe. Rolie-Polie popped her bubble. That wasn't nice. I bet that will make her sad. And Rolie-Polie got in a bunch of trouble. Mom and Pop were a little bit upset, weren't they? Look at their faces. They don't look happy at all. They probably thought he shouldn't have popped her bubble. So no good nights, no tucking in, just frowns where Rolie grins had been. He rolled up in his Rolie bed and he thought a while and he scratched his Rolie-Polie head. Poor Rolie, I think he's sorry, don't you? He didn't mean to pop her bubble. Where's my Rolie mama? Where's my Rolie dad? The world's so round and lonely, and I'm Rolie-Polie sad. Aw, poor Rolie-Polie. He needs his mom and pop, doesn't he? There was Rolie Mama. There was Rolie Pop. There was Rolie Zoe and even Rolie Spot. I'm sorry, Rolie Mama. I'm sorry, Rolie Pop. And then he stopped and looked at Zoe and he kissed her on her Rolie top. Oh, he was very sorry. Safe and snug and sleepy, tucked tightly into bed, sweet round and Rolie dreams swirled in every Rolie had. It was time for them to go to sleep, and look, they're all connected with their robot wires to charge each other up during the night. The next morning, they rolled out of bed and they brushed their teeth and recharged their heads, and the roly-poly rumba dance was once again danced in underpants, because they are the silliest robots ever, aren't they? Very, very silly. We went through a whole day of roly-poly Olies, and we got to see Rosie the hen go for a walk, being followed by a sneaky little fox that never did catch her. And that's the end of today's stories. See you next time. Bye-bye.